Hi everyone, my name is Mary Clow. I am an Indiana State University Nursing School student, and today I'd like to talk to you about pediatric obesity. Right now, if I could get you to just pause the video for just a moment and take our short pre-quiz, and then we'll be right back with you. Thank you. Welcome back everyone. Let's take a look at our learning objectives for today. First, we are going to look at what it means to be obese. We are also going to take a look at some of the health concerns that arise when a child is obese. We are going to look at ways to prevent obesity. And we are also going to look a little bit deeper into the communities. You may have heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it really does. Children are not just at home, they're in school, in different organizations, different sports, and everyone has a hand in the child's development. So their eating habits, their activities, it all comes together. And there are different ways of regulating for different programs. There are financial resources that many people don't know about that are available for your community because, and especially with COVID, there are resources that can help people who are struggling to eat healthy. Obesity simply means that there is an above average difference in the weight to height ratio of a person. There are many factors for this. It could be something as simple as eating too much and not getting enough movement. There could be a genetic factor where obesity runs in families, or a hormonal problem. Your child may be taking a medication that has weight gain as a side effect. Or, for various economic reasons, there is not healthy food to provide. Keeping well child appointments is one of the best ways to keep track of your child's weight. If you have a concern in between times, make an appointment with your child's pediatrician to discuss the issue with them. This is a body mass index chart. It is a tool that your doctor or nurse will use when you bring your child in for a checkup. You see on the left side, we have height, and after they measure your child's height, when they measure the weight, they can look and see where your child falls on this chart. So there is an underweight, a healthy, an overweight, an obese, and an extremely obese section on the chart. Research evidence shows that being obese is clearly linked to several disease states, most of which are preventable. We're seeing more and more cases of disease in younger patients who are obese. Preventing obesity in your child does take a little work on your part. Offering water instead of sugary drinks when they are thirsty. Introducing new foods so that they can learn how to make healthy food choices. Make sure they are joining the family at mealtime instead of watching television while they eat. Making sure your child gets enough exercise is very important. Encourage them to play outdoors. Better yet, go outdoors and play with them. Encourage them to join a sport or an activity like gardening. So that has a dual purpose because they will get the exercise by gardening, and then they may be encouraged to try new foods because they will want to try what they've grown. There are 13 million children living with food insecurity in the United States today. 1 out of every 6 will go to bed hungry. 84% of parents surveyed stated that they would tend to buy cheaper foods rather than healthy to try and keep their children full. One of the biggest things you can do to help children, yours and others in the community, is to check with your state and see what programs are available. There are many federal programs that are available to help people. They vary state by state, and there are different policies to review so that you understand what is entailed with these programs. One of the biggest findings that they have is participation in these programs help decrease childhood obesity. While researching on the various policies and regulations of these federally funded programs, I came across a program that I felt was not as well known as WIC or SNAP, so I'd like to share it with you. The Child and Adult Care Food Policy, or CACFP, is a federally funded program for providers of children and adults to reimburse them when they provide nutritious meals and snacks. They must meet the minimum requirements of this program, but 4.3 million children and 130,000 adults are participating currently in this program. Studies are showing, the evidence is in on especially the children. They are healthier and they are less likely to be hospitalized when participating in this program in comparison to those who are not. This program must maintain the policies and procedures, but it looks like they are doing just that. The Supplemental Nutrition Program, or SNAP, is the largest federally funded program in the United States for food assistance, yet the $1.40 provided per meal does not cover the cost of that meal in 99% of U.S. counties. An increase of $1 billion in SNAP benefits could generate a $1.54 billion return and stimulate a slowing economy. 3.1 million people were helped out of poverty by participating in the SNAP program in 2018. September may be designated National Childhood Obesity Awareness Month, but this important issue needs to be remembered year-round. Here are some of the resources that I used in the making of this video. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to take the post test and see how much you've learned.